Good evening. I'm Mackenzie Piccola, the Student Council President. Welcome to tonight's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which is one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, Mrs. Mathias, President Barth, Mr. Shirley, faculty, staff, family, friends, and of course, the class of 2024. It is my honor to welcome you to tonight's commencement ceremony. For the next few moments, it is my distinct honor as class president to shift my attention and focus to the 130 individuals sitting on either side of me. 6 years of elementary school, 3 years of middle school, 4 years of high school. Our journey together has totaled 13 years. That's 156 months, 677 weeks, 4,745 days that we, as classmates, have embarked on a life-changing journey. Congratulations, class of 2024. We made it. To the Somerset area class of 2024, it is with great pride and joy that I stand here today to extend the warmest of welcomes to each and every one of you. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey, a momentous occasion where we celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Today, we honor the incredible achievements of our graduating class. Your determination, resilience, and passion have brought you to this pivotal moment. You've demonstrated a commitment to excellence, and today we celebrate the results of that commitment. Today serves as a testament to your capabilities and potential. You have not only acquired knowledge within the walls of our school, but have also cultivated invaluable skills and experiences that will serve as the foundation for your future endeavors. As we celebrate individual achievements, let us also take a moment to acknowledge the collective journey we have embarked upon together. Our time here has been defined not only by academic pursuits, but also the friendships made, the challenges overcome, and the memories created. To the parents, guardians, and families, your presence here today is a testament to the unwavering support and encouragement you have provided throughout our educational journeys. Your guidance, sacrifices, and unconditional love have played an integral role in shaping the individuals we have become, and for that, We are immensely grateful. Last but not least, to the Golden Eagle faculty members, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you. Your commitment to excellence, your dedication to nurturing our minds, and your tireless efforts in imparting knowledge that have played a critical role in shaping the futures of the class of 2024. You've not only taught us the fundamentals of our chosen fields, but have also inspired us to dream big, to think critically, and to strive for greatness. As educators, you've gone above and beyond, not only sharing your expertise, but also serving as mentors, guides, and sources of encouragement. Today, as we gather to celebrate our achievements as graduates, we also celebrate the invaluable contributions of our faculty members, staff, and coaches. Your dedication to the pursuit of knowledge, your commitment to excellence, and your passion for teaching have helped mold the leaders, innovators, and change makers of tomorrow. And for this, we thank you. Your impact will be felt for generations to come, as the knowledge and wisdom you have shared continue to shape the world in ways both seen and unseen. Class of 2024, it has been a pleasure embarking on this journey with you. At this time, I ask that you take a moment, look to your left, look to your right. This is day 4,746, the final day of our journey. It will be the final time we will be together as the class of 2024. Our trek together officially stops here. I encourage you to take a moment to pause and reflect on those individuals, those classmates that made a special impact on your journey. As we prepare to embark on the next chapter of our lives, let's carry with us the memories we've made and the lessons we've learned together. It's been an honor serving as your senior class president, and I am grateful for the support and camaraderie we've shared. Let's embrace the future with optimism, determination, and a spirit of unity. Thank you, class of 2024, for an unforgettable journey. We made it.
Go beyond my wildest dream. Know that you go beyond my wildest dream. Know that you are watching over me. Alone, I can fly with the eagle to the mountain high. Race with the eagle to the rising sun, and soar with the eagle so far beyond my dreams. Like an eagle I will fly. Like an eagle I will soar above the clouds. I will spread my wings and fly into the sun. Like an eagle I will race above the stars. I will fly to places yet unseen. Go beyond my wildest dream. Know that you are watching over me. Like an eagle I will race above the stars. Like an eagle I will fly. Like an eagle I will fly.
Class of 2024, families and friends, it is an honor and a privilege to be here with you this evening to celebrate your graduation from Somerset High School. Today marks the end of a journey you started 12 years ago. Most of you started right here in Somerset, while a few came here from other towns, states, and even other countries. No matter where you started school or how long you've been here, tonight you're all Somerset Eagles, the class of 2024. When you started school, your journey started with excitement, dreams, and anticipation for what the future would bring. Even though it seemed incredibly far away, you and your parents dreamed of the day you would graduate and start life's journey as adults. During the last 12 years, your lives have been filled with dreams. Dreams of school dances, summer vacations, driving a car, and what you would do after you finished high school. As people, we all have dreams, hopes, and aspirations for the future. The ability to dream about a future and imagine the unimaginable, to create a vision in our minds, separates us, humans, from all other living things. We can dream and imagine, and then turn those dreams into a vision which becomes reality. Our nation was founded 250 years ago by visionaries and dreamers, men who wanted to create a country and a government unlike anything the world had ever known. Their dream of a new nation became the country we live in, governed by a constitution which still guides us today. We started as a small nation of 13 states. Presidents and leaders of this country had a vision of a nation stretching from the Atlantic to Pacific Oceans. Today, we are a country of 50 states, the greatest nation on earth. None of the founding fathers could ever have envisioned what we would become as a country. As our country grew, life changed because of the dreamers and visionaries who believed nothing was impossible. The visions of men and women spawned the Industrial Revolution, creating economic growth unlike anything the world had ever seen before. Their dreams created the industries which still drive our economy today: steel mills and manufacturing companies, transportation, railroads, cars, and airplanes. 200 years ago, most people couldn't even imagine all the things we take for granted today. Most of the technology we live with today was only a dream a few years ago. 40 years ago, when your parents were growing up, there were no cell phones, tablets, or personal computers. Dreamers and visionaries created and built the electronics we can't live without today. No one knows what advances and changes the world will see over the next 50 years. Change is inevitable. The world will change with or without us. I urge each of you to embrace change, to dream big, create a vision of the world you want to live in. Class of 2024, now it's your generation's opportunity to turn those visions into a reality which will change the world. Wherever you are as you start the next stage of your lives, find something that inspires you, drives you, and excites you. Dream about what you can do to make an impact on the people around you and the world you live in, and never let anything or anyone get in the way. Because something has never been done before doesn't mean you can't do it. Class of 2024, this evening is about recognizing and celebrating your accomplishments from the time you have spent here as Somerset Eagles. It is also time to recognize and thank the people who have helped you along the way, believing in you when you might have had trouble believing in yourselves. Thank you, Mrs. Mathias, our superintendent, and Mr. Shirley, our high school principal, along with the entire administrative team. Most importantly, I would like to thank our teaching staff. These are the women and men who have spent time with you every day helping and guiding you, challenging you to do your best in class and preparing you for the future. Thank you, teachers. Class of 2024, when you leave here this evening, as graduates and former students, celebrate your accomplishments with your friends and families. Make this evening special and memorable. Enjoy the excitement that comes with accomplishments and success. Finally, before you go to bed tonight, thank your parents, grandparents, and the people who loved and supported you during the last 12 years of school. Don't forget, they were there for you every step of the way. Remember, when the road ahead gets rough and you need help, they will support you and love you through the next stage of your life. Good luck in all you do. Turn your dreams and visions into reality. God bless you, Class of 2024.
Good evening. My name is Krista Mathias, and I am blessed to serve as the superintendent of the Somerset Area School District. I'm very proud to welcome you here tonight to celebrate the class of 2024. We are absolutely thrilled to honor our graduates on this absolutely beautiful evening. Seniors, I am sure this past year has been, and especially the past few weeks, have been filled with lots of people giving you lots of unsolicited advice. This is a habit that adults develop when they see the people they love and care for reaching the milestones they themselves have already passed. All of our words of wisdom to you. One day you will find yourselves doing the same thing, I am sure. After all, those Geico commercials tell us that we will eventually become our parents, right? I promise to be very brief with my words of wisdom to you, the Golden Eagle class of 2024. As I pondered what I wanted to say to you tonight, I remembered my pastor's children's sermon from last Sunday. He discussed figuring out how we get where we want to go. If you think about that, when you were little, you didn't know how to get to Sheetz or how to get to Walmart or how to get to your favorite ice cream shop or your favorite restaurant. He asked the little ones how they know how to get from place to place. How do they find their way when they want to go somewhere? And certainly, how do they find their way back home? A beautiful little girl who attends my church, she's maybe 3 years old. The congregation can barely see her above the pews when she goes up for children's church. Raised her hand and she said, "I use GPS." I love her, and I certainly love that advice. It really made me think about your journey here to this very moment tonight. You see, I'm one of those folks that my husband likes to call geographically challenged. He's the type of guy who can be in a room telling a hunting story, most likely a tall story, and he can tell you on what ridge by a certain stream near the big rocks on the Oak Flat that Joe got a deer in '07, and everyone knows just exactly where he's talking about. He can drive to a location several states away just one time and remember how to get there forever. Me, on the other hand, I started out our marriage, and this was, I know it's hard to believe, well before Google Maps, or certainly well before navigation systems in cars, by using a paper map to help him navigate. I would tell him to drive on the blue road and drive down to the red road and then turn left on the small black road to try to tell him where we were going. As you can imagine, that didn't go well, and we took many wrong turns, and it took us a long time to get where we were supposed to go. Anyway, finding my way geographically has definitely not been my strong suit. Finding my way in life has not always been easy either. So where do you find your guidance? Where do you get your direction? Who or what is your GPS? I will assert today that you made it here tonight, your graduation destination, because you have found your GPS guidance in several different sources. Last night, those of you who attended a very meaningful, very wonderful baccalaureate service that was organized by several members of this very senior class and our local ministerium, heard speakers discuss the guidance and blessings that many people find in their faith. First, I can tell you without any hesitation that finding direction and solace in my own faith has been the single most significant positive influence in my life. If faith is a part of your life, and I certainly hope it is, I encourage you to nurture it, focus on it, and let it continue to be your North Star. Next, I am confident that your teachers, coaches, and advisors have played a pivotal role in the journey to your achievement tonight as well. Not only have they taught you about their academic subject areas, they have taught you new skills, cultivated new interests, helped you explore new passions, and showed you the strengths that you may never have known you had. They have pushed you to challenge yourself, they have held you accountable, they have taught you lessons that were never present on a lesson plan or in a curriculum, the ones that are really important in life. Things like, how do you succeed and fail with dignity and grace? How do you collaborate, compromise, and think before you speak? And how to be bold, be brave, and put others before self. Those are the most important lessons. Third, I also strongly believe that your family, many of whom who are in this very place with you tonight, have provided loving support and direction for you that has led you to this destination. I encourage you to continue to lean on them and, importantly, show your gratitude to them, to listen to and really hear what their hearts are telling you. As they have also been, I'm sure, giving you some of that unsolicited advice, your families have been reminiscing about special moments in your childhood over this last very special year of lasts. Your church plays, your dance recitals, Little League games, and many other smiling, wide-eyed, bursting with energy memories that seem to them like just yesterday, quite literally. Your families have invested their time, and most significantly, they have invested their whole hearts into your health, happiness, and success. They have worked to remove obstacles and disappointments and held your hand when things did not go your way. They have worried and they have prayed. They have held you accountable because they know more than anyone that this world, beyond high school, beyond your childhood, will do the same. They have cried for you and they have cried with you. And even when you talked back, rolled your eyes, and slammed a door, and maybe even dented the car, they have loved you. And tonight represents something extremely joyful for them as they see you reach this important milestone. They are proud. So please be patient with them. This is a new season in their lives, just as it is in yours. And finally, I believe that your own desire to reach your goals has served as your GPS. Whether your school years have been filled with awards and accolades, or whether they've been filled with challenges and obstacles, whether you sailed into earning this diploma with a smile on your face and just a little bit of effort, or you faced obstacles every single day that very few people knew about, your internal motivation and the strength to keep your eyes on this monumental achievement brought you here to this moment. It's also critical to remember, and I am so lucky that this is the case myself, that GPS is extremely forgiving and invaluably flexible. When you take a wrong turn, whether that's by accident or intentionally, GPS always finds another route. Isn't that awesome? It simply recalculates, and it keeps you going, maybe on a new path, but still towards your destination. The same is true for your faith, your family, the individuals who will become your new teachers, And those are the teachers you will find in a college or a trade school, in the military, in your job, or just the new folks who will become teachers in your life. And the new goals you set for yourself. You may take a pause along the journey to your next accomplishment. You may even take a detour. But if you rely on your trusty GPS and you keep your eye on your objective, you can get there. You will get there. Remember how that works. Remember how this feels tonight. It is time to set your next goal and work diligently towards it, just as you have worked diligently towards earning your diploma tonight. It is time to enter the next destination into your GPS, trust its guidance, and work hard to get where you want to go. I challenge you, the Golden Eagle class of 2024, to take all that you have learned in the Somerset Area High School: perseverance, patience, resilience, perspective, and optimism, and choose to be a guiding light, a GPS for others in this sometimes very crazy world. Graduates, please mark Somerset as home in your heart, in your mind, and in your GPS, and please return here often. You will always be welcome here, and you will always be Golden Eagles. Behind you are many memories. Before you are many dreams. Around you are many, many who love you, and within you is everything you need. May God bless you tonight and always. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Stacy Cornelius, the assistant principal of the Junior Senior High School. I believe I have the best job for the evening. I get to introduce two incredible students, our Salutatorian and Valedictorian. I am both honored and humbled to do so. Seniors, family, friends, and stakeholders, it is my privilege to present the Salutatorian for the class of 2024, Oriah Ann Beach. Oriah is the daughter of Mike and Amy Beach. A lover of learning, Oriah is an AP and honors student. At Somerset, she is a member of French Honor Society, National Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society, alongside serving as the president of French Club and the vice president of English Club. She has been selected as the JC's Student of the Year and the Exchange Club's Student of the Month. She is also involved in Forensic Speech League, Scholastic Quiz Team, and many musical activities. She plays viola, sings, performs in musicals, teaches ukulele, and has attended many choir festivals. To supplement her love for music, she holds the vice president role in chorus, orchestra, and the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Outside of school, Oriah is an active member of her community. She serves as a nursery worker, children's church teacher, and usher at her church, St. Paul's Presbyterian. At her church's youth group, Oriah is a student leader for 8th grade girls and a worship band member. She also works as a counselor for Pine Springs Camp. Her future plans center around serving others as a therapist for adolescents. To reach this goal, she will be attending Waynesburg University for a degree in psychology. Oriah's speech is titled, "The Little Things." Please join me in welcoming Oriah Ann Beach to the podium.
Family, friends, faculty, and, to break the alliteration, class of 2024. It is a pleasure to be with you at this year's graduation ceremony. Together, we gather for one grand event, the final chapter of our senior year. To my classmates, congratulations, we made it. Our journeys through this field have all looked different, yet we share the end prize, a chance at independence and success in our future endeavors. That said, I encourage you to not let the magnitude of this moment frighten you. The future is unknown to us, and that can sprout fear. Fear that attaches itself to our avoidance of repeating past mistakes and to our discomfort in new domain. Today, we are sacrificing our routines. We're leaving familiarity behind and stepping into foreign territory. With that step, we often detach ourselves from the present. It's a common defense mechanism. If the moment does not feel real, it cannot hurt us. As we move through tonight, I'm motivating you to not accept this detachment. Please take a moment to sit and breathe. Take note of the color of the sky, the peers beside you, and the emotions you're currently concealing. In these finer details, we can ground ourselves. Keep taking these moments of rest throughout tonight, and if that requires tuning out from my speech for a moment, you are forgiven. These small moments I have asked you to take are the theme of my speech. Why? I believe them to be much more than a grounding technique. I titled my speech The Little Things, not because I procrastinated and told the office the first title that came to my head when they asked, but because I have always been fascinated with the finer details of life. Our world is beautiful, convoluted at times, but beautifully intricate. In the little things, I believe larger universal truths are revealed. There are a few tools required of us to appreciate and apply the little things in our lives. Both outer and inner exploration are encouraged. However, to explore, we must take on humility and courage as well. With humility, we can wash away our pride. Without pride, we find freedom from ignorance. Whether it's due to an excess of denial or a genuine lack of awareness, our deeper issues can often go unsolved. When we are humble, we can take note of our issues and find resolution. Courage prepares us for the humility and its consequences. It's not always easy to progress. Personally, these traits were fostered during my time at Somerset Area High School. When I entered 9th grade, I did so under extreme hesitance. High school was unpredictable, and I craved control. I protected myself with strict routines and perfectionistic standards. It wasn't until I began joining clubs and extracurriculars that I began to branch out. I'm grateful that Somerset offered a wide range of ways to get involved. In these activities, I saw classmates of all backgrounds unite under shared passions. This connection excited me. Although I did not relate to all of my peers, I learned to meet them where they were at. With humility, I was able to break down the high standards I set for myself and indirectly standards that I set for others. I was able to admit my shortcomings, find others with similar battles, and grow in newfound communities. With courage, I learned to reach out to those that intimidated me and try out activities I was uncomfortable with. Thank you to my classmates for nurturing this growth in me. In the communities you gave me, I discovered so many small, sentimental moments. The class of 2024, despite being one of the smallest graduating classes, has many grand accomplishments. That is true. What truly reveals our character, however, lies in these small moments. Humor is found in a spontaneous magic trick from Logan and AP Calc. Intelligence is highlighted not in final grades, but through the respect and maturity of classmates in a history class debate. Empathy is demonstrated in my dear friend Hazy as she tears up over a juggler denying retirement and finding joy in entertaining the youth. Bravery is in an 8th grader writing a message on Mrs. Brumball's whiteboard to a senior she does not know, but feels deserves some love and gratitude. Patience is with another friend of mine, Ella, as she waits for half an hour with me outside of Eaton Park to get my senior assassin target. Forgiveness is with her when we fail. Care is in a heartfelt conversation with Mrs. DePasquale, words of wisdom from Mr. Sanner, or the smile on Mr. Iller's face when he notices you're wearing your favorite band t-shirt, and the smile on your face when he remembers all the names of the band members you told him. Over approximately 1,260 days of junior and senior high, these little things can easily be overlooked, but they are vital to our understanding of our educational careers. The little things precious to us will all differ, but that in itself is a wonderful fact. Our variety should be celebrated. From an outside perspective, small towns can seem trapped in stagnancy and tradition. When you take a closer look at Somerset, however, you will see so much more. Class of 2024, we are not stagnant. Every day we are growing, each in our own ways and pace. Moreover, we are growing under the influence of our unique backgrounds, morals, and goals. This variance is a gift. Our deviations in opinion and culture do not separate us. Rather, the differences are doors to exploring, learning, and loving. Our individuality is our common factor. It unites us if we let it. How do we let it? First, we leave our assumptions behind. If we assume anything, let's assume that one trait in someone does not automatically imply another. When we categorize a peer based off of one fact we know about them, we cut off healthy communication. Second, find the balance between an open mind and staying firm in your values. I'm not asking you to sacrifice your convictions for the sake of pleasing another. The task is to learn how to respect others in the midst of disagreement. Be flexible, but on a solid foundation. My foundation is God. I thank Him for the artful variety in His creation. I try not to fear differences in opinion when I believe in objective truth. I know that He has the final judgment and He has a plan. Third, take note of the numerous factors that impact your decisions and remember that everyone else has the same depth behind their choices. I mentioned the need for both outer and inner exploration. So far, I've covered the outer, our connection with the world around us. Now is when the inner comes into play, an acute awareness of your mind and its complexities, an awareness of how the smallest emotions, the little things, affect your livelihood. Looking within is difficult. We all have parts of our mind we try to avoid, behaviors we're ashamed of, and memories we fear. However, when we take the time to halt our routines, rest, and reflect, the task is made easier. What's the point? The point is grace. When you understand your thought processes, you find grace for yourself and others. Additionally, when we notice what affects us, we'll pay more attention to how we're affecting others. Awareness is key as we move on from here. If we want success, we need to widen our view of the world to best interact with it. Furthermore, we need insight on how the smallest details affect those interactions. Now is a good time to mention May as Mental Health Awareness Month. We can never know all that a person is battling. We can never fully understand how the little things quickly gather and weigh on them. Often, all we care about is how someone impacts us, not how we are impacting them. Pay attention to how avoiding eye contact with someone in the hallway or labeling someone as an attention seeker makes them feel invisible, makes their pain feel invalid. Stay aware and stay kind to yourself and others. Small gestures like a simple "how are you" can go so far. Try not to make it a project, though, as in, don't chase after the title of being a good person. Adopt genuine care for others. This mindset is not confined to May. It's applicable to all our future careers. I tried to select one story to sum up these thoughts. I struggled. What I felt was a result of my poor memory ended up being God leading me to another message. Class of 2024, there won't be one grand moment that sets you on track in life, one grand story to tell later. Life is gradual. We learn in small steps. There's more worth in the journey than in the end achievement. Remember that progress isn't always linear either. What I will leave you with is an analogy. To view a painting, we back up to see the full pictures. With this choice, the details are fuzzy. When we take a closer look, we realize the finer, lovely details. We gain greater appreciation for the artist. Peers, don't be afraid to have your nose right up to the canvas. Take the life ahead of you at whatever pace you need. Notice the little things, even if you fear their implications. Attentiveness to the little things can bring great gratitude, too. Be thankful for the smallest moments and people that have led you here. Thank you to the staff here at Somerset who have always challenged me, but with grace for my failures. Thank you to my classmates for encouraging me to step outside of myself. Thank you to Owen, my partner, who has shown me more love, forgiveness, and laughter than I ever could have asked for. Thank you to my parents and family who have always found ways to support me. And most importantly, thank you, God, for your goodness. My place up here at this podium is not my achievement, it is His. I thank Him for all the small but indispensable moments He gave me. It's the little things. Thank you.
Thank you, Araya. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2024, Caleb Richard Pratt. Caleb is the son of doctors Gretchen and Dwayne Platt. At Somerset, Caleb is the Vice President of the National Honor Society as well as the Treasurer of French Honor Society. He is also a member of the Future Business Leaders of America, the Health Sciences Club, Mu Alpha Theta, French Club, Forensic Science Club, and Student Council. Caleb was also recognized as the Kiwanis Student of the Month for October and the Exchange Club Student of the Month for November. Outside of academics, Caleb is an active varsity athlete in 3 sports: golf, basketball, and track and field. Outside of school, Caleb works at Laugh and Learn Academy in childcare. In the fall, he will attend Duquesne University to major in biochemistry while following the pre-medicine track. After college, Caleb will attend medical school to become a practicing neurologist. Congratulations, Caleb. Caleb's speech is titled Per Volar Sonata. Please join me in welcoming Caleb Richard Platt to the podium.
Good evening. Looking out into the crowd before me, on the field and in the bleachers, I see hundreds of friends, family, peers, and faculty of the class of 2024. I would like to begin with a giving of thanks. The achievements of the class of 2024 are bountiful, and they were only made possible by all of the lovely faces here tonight. Whether it is the wonderful teachers who walk the halls every day, the lunch ladies, and the office ladies, or the moms, dads, brothers, sisters, and grandparents, you have had a tremendous impact on the young adults sitting before you. Thank you. Personally, I want to thank my parents, brothers, girlfriend, and the rest of my family for everything they have done over the last 18 years. To Andrew and Ethan, I'm glad we have become best friends. I would not be here tonight without you guys. Even if you live to make fun of me, I am lucky to have you two. To Sarah, thank you for always being my #1 fan. No matter what, you have always been there for me. To all of the teachers and administrators who had to put up with me for 4 years, I am so completely sorry. Thank you for being patient. On that note, I would especially like to thank Mrs. Lape and Mrs. Betta. I would still not have sent in any college applications if you two weren't constantly reminding me to. To my mom and dad, every moment of support you have given me has not gone unnoticed. You have given me all of the tools I have needed to be successful. To my grandfather, I wish you were here tonight, but somehow I know you're watching me somewhere. Lastly, I want to thank the wonderful class I have been around for the last 12 years. I am truly blessed to have such a wonderful people in my life. It would take lifetimes to pay you all back for everything you have done. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It is hard to find words to describe the class of 2024. We are a small class, but we have a large amount of personality. I spent a lot of time reflecting upon this, and I came upon a phrase that I believe suits us better than any other. Per Volar Sonata. Per Volar Sonata is an Italian phrase originating from the great poet Dante. The phrase translates to English as born to soar. This phrase fits our class perfectly. From our school motto to our school mascot, the eagle has been around us all of our lives. Now it is time to embrace the symbolic meaning of being an eagle. We must soar. It is truly unbelievable to be here tonight. It seems as if yesterday was the first day we walked the hallways of the high school for the first time as freshmen. Roughly 1,275 days have passed since our first day of high school, and they have gone by oh so quickly. Ever since we were little, we only worried about what was next. We were anxious to move on to the next stage of our lives as quickly as possible. We wanted to be tall enough so we could reach the top shelf. Then we wanted to be old enough to drive so we could see the world and be independent. And then, over the course of high school, we just wanted to be graduates so we could go off and create our own stories. Now, as we sit here, all we can wonder is where the time has gone. It's a funny thing to think about. We wish to be 1 year older, 1 foot taller, and 1 fact smarter, and then we get there, and we forget to appreciate everything we have done to get to that moment. We yearn to live in the future so badly that we forget to live in the moment, to appreciate what is happening here and now. Tonight, class of 2024, not only do I encourage you to reminisce on everything you have done to come to the seat you are in now, but I also want you to take a moment to appreciate all of the wonderful amount of opportunities you have been given from Somerset High School and the community around it. Remember this night, for it is the amalgamation of everything we have accomplished throughout our years in high school. And just for one night, appreciate yourself. Appreciate all of the hard work and effort you have put into getting to this moment. Sometimes it's okay to give yourself a pat on the back. The long nights of studying and the brutal tests are over, at least for a couple of months. We have earned this night. We deserve to soar above the clouds like an eagle. Let us reflect on everything that we have done together. From the second we met at Maple Ridge, we held one common goal: to leave the nest, to sit where we are now, to look at each other on the day of graduation and know that we have succeeded. Over the years, we have done so much to achieve that goal. We have learned so many things. We learned the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and we all know the annoying song to remember all of the prepositions for 8th grade English class. I'm sure that same song is playing in all of your heads right now. Amongst everything we have learned, there are some facts and lessons that we will remember as long as we live, such as Mr. Sanders' quote, "There is a reason that you don't give children chainsaws." And there are also some things we will forget the second we leave here tonight, like how to use a semicolon. But as a whole, we have grown. Even when we failed, we picked ourselves back up and met adversity with a smile, and somehow we didn't cry in calculus, even when we bombed that test. We worked for every award and recognition we have been given, and in doing so, we have gone above and beyond. Our accomplishments are too lengthy to list, but here is a short compilation. In a heated dispute between 2 of our math classes, our grade level brought in over 2,000 canned food items for the Interact Club to give to the local food pantry, a school record to this day. Our senior members of the National Honor Society have completed well over 640 hours of service within our community, and our Interact Club members have completed 35 hours of service per member. These volunteer hours are from countless community events such as the Somerset Ethnic Dinner, the local Veterans Day festivities, local youth sports camps, and many others. I am proud to say that our class has left a lasting impact on the small town we have loved for all of our lives. Not only are we a class dedicated to service, but we are also a class dedicated to success. Not just temporary success, but success that will leave a long-lasting impact on what it means to be a Somerset Golden Eagle. Our class is composed of district champion athletes from multiple sports, adept public speakers from forensics, masters of agriculture from our FFA, future CEOs from FBLA, and wonderful journalists from our school newspaper. To sum it up, our class is full of winners. Up until this point in our lives, we have proven we can soar in every facet of life. Our accomplishments may vary, but one thing is the same. We are successful, and in total, the achievements of the class of 2024 are immeasurable. We have flown above and beyond everyone's expectations, including our own. Our accomplishments are wonderful, but tonight is defined by so much more than what we have done. It is also defined by the relationships we have built with the people around us and the community we live in. Commonly, eagles are thought of as solitary animals, but that is far from the truth. During storms and harsh winters, eagles bond together in communal roosts to support each other in the worst of times. Eagles know the importance of always having someone to lean on, a shoulder to cry on, and even just a buddy to hang out with. Once again, we are much like the eagle. Over the past 12 years, we have become a flock. Even when times were at their worst, we worked together as a class to overcome whatever it was that we faced. During COVID, we kept in touch in class group chats and Zoom meetings, helping each other out even when we faced something most high school classes could never imagine. COVID-19 failed to break the bonds of our class. Nothing has come even close to separating us. Not only do we stick together, but we are proud of who we are. We have shown immense pride in being part of the class of 2024. Despite what anyone else will tell you, from freshman year until now, we have always been the loudest at pep rallies, and everyone knows that we have more swagger than the last 10 classes combined. We have never missed a moment to show how proud we are of our class, even with how small we are. Tonight, you do not graduate as an individual. You are not alone. You graduate with the rest of the flock of eagles with whom you have roosted for the past 12 years. Class of 2024, we made it. Not alone, but with each other, just as it should be. As we sit here, it is easy to feel nervous. We have no idea what the future holds for us. We are about to begin a new chapter in our lives, a chapter away from the small town we have grown up in and away from all of the people we have grown to love so far. It is scary to take the next step, but we have to. In every eagle's lifetime, there comes a point for a leap of faith. Every eagle must learn to fly, and the only way to learn is to hop from the edge of the nest into the open air. The only thing that is in the eagle's mind is fear and a yearn to soar. But in the end, the desire to fly takes over, and the eagle jumps from the nest. The eagle may grow weary for a second or two, but in the end, it flaps its wings, lifts its chin, and soars into the sky. Just like an eaglet, we are standing at the edge of our nest, scared of what lies below us, and yet we are about to jump, not into the air, but into the open world, the world away from mom and dad and the home we grew up in. Somerset, do not be scared when you take that leap of faith here in a short few months. Be confident. As Mr. Benton says, know that you know what you know. Every moment in our lives has led us to this point. Every test, every failure, and every hour of hard work has prepared us to leap from the edge of the nest, to soar into the open air, and to succeed. We are ready for the next step in our lives. We have everything that we need to fly. It has been an absolute pleasure to be around every one of you for the last 12 years. I am immensely proud to be part of such a wonderful group of people. Together, we have made memories that will last lifetimes, and we have created legacies that will outlive us for many years. Per Valar Sonata. Class of 2024, we were truly born to soar. So go, Somerset. Take that leap from the edge of this nest. Flap your wings and soar. You will succeed in whatever you do, and you will change the world. Thank you all for every moment we have shared over the last 12 years, and good luck in everything that you will do. Go show the world what Somerset Golden Eagles are made of. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Scott Shirley, Senior High Principal, and welcome to the Somerset Area School District Commencement Ceremony for the class of 2024. Seniors, commencement is a rite of passage into adulthood and is a crucial stepping stone into the next phase of your life. As Tanner told you in his opening welcome, you made it. The last few days have been jam-packed full of activities. Tractor Day, I'm sure everybody in town knew it happened. Summer Stock, Powder Puff, Awards Day, Senior Checkout, the Senior Walk at Maple Ridge and Eagleview, Somerset Cup Hockey Tournament, Graduation Practice, Senior Luncheon, Baccalaureate, and finally tonight with Commencement. It takes a school community and a lot of hard work by a lot of dedicated people over the last 13 years to get you to this very special moment. I want to take this moment to recognize all the people who have contributed to make tonight possible. I would like to thank our school board, fellow administrators, business office, guidance counselors, social workers, pre-K to 12 teachers, IT department, educational assistants, secretaries, maintenance and custodial crews, bus drivers, food service workers, and our school-based police officers. I'd also like to give a shout out to our music teachers and their wonderful chorus and orchestra for providing our live music tonight. Mr. Smith and Mr. Anderson for organizing the stadium setup. Mr. Close and all the ushers assisting with everybody getting to their seats. Mr. Brocker and the tech crew for all their behind-the-scenes work with the commencement production and live stream. Mrs. Barron for the senior video. Mr. Bratz for our class of 2024 arch behind us. Our student marshals, Morgan Thomas and Addison Zimmerman. Mrs. Brocker and Mrs. Stankin, our yearbook advisors. Our senior class advisors, Mrs. Kaufman and Miss Urban, for coordinating our senior activities throughout the year and our senior luncheon on Thursday. The office ladies and graduation ushers for all their help in the coordination of our graduation activities. And the senior class officers, Tanner, Alyssa, Rihanna, and Jack, for coordinating various activities throughout the year. I'd also like to commend Caleb and Araya for their inspiring messages, Born to Soar and the Little Things, and especially for their hard work in rising to the very top of the class of 2024. I'd also like to take a moment to thank your parents and families for their support and guidance throughout your school journey. Your loved ones have played a crucial role in your success, and we are grateful for their dedication to your education. So seniors, please stand. Now you get to let loose a little bit. Wave and yell, thank you. Parents, yell, you're welcome. Okay, you may be seated. Seniors, look at where you are today. How will this class of 2024 dress for career success? This year's graduates will work towards becoming landscape architects, a tattoo artist, a chef, a teacher, an engineer, a nurse, a physician assistant, a physician, an accountant, a statistician, a cosmetologist, a welder, an excavator, a computer scientist, an occupational therapist, a heavy equipment operator, a game warden, a vet tech, an avionics technician, a farmer, a mortician, a speech pathologist, an animation designer, a photographer, and a lawyer. And the list goes on and on. These are just a few of your career choices. Now let's take a look down memory lane where you started. You see, for your parents, your life's journey is similar to a hook lyric from a Jordan Davis country song, Next Thing You Know. Sorry, Swifties. I know this year is all about Taylor Swift and how she drives the world economy, songs about breakups and dating Travis Kelce, but they don't fit into my speech, but she does have a new song, It's So High School. Next thing you know, you were born and excitement filled the air. Everyone wanted to see you. There were pictures galore. Next thing you know, you were walking, talking, and getting into all sorts of stuff. Next thing you know, you were going to kindergarten and maybe even riding a bus for the first time. There were probably a few tears that day for both you and your parents. Next thing you know, you were playing t-ball, flag football, soccer, dance, and maybe even gymnastics. Next thing you know, you were playing a flutophone in music class, or let's be honest, screeching a few notes. The first few days of learning a musical instrument can be very trying for both you and your parents. Next thing you know, you were trying out for an athletic team in junior high, or joining a club, or going to a school dance. Next thing you know, you were driving a car, getting a job, or pushing the limit on your curfew a time or two. Next thing you know, you were a senior heading off to school for all the first lasts of your senior year. Last first day, last homecoming dance, last musical, last prom. Next thing you know, you were putting on your cap and gown as a soon-to-be graduate for the senior walk at the elementary schools. Seniors, next thing you know, you're sitting on a field with everyone watching you, and you were thinking, when is Mr. Shirley going to give me that diploma? I get it. I spoke to the senior class over the last few days as I asked you to spend your last days with your classmates, enjoying time together, and to take it all in. Authentic relationships from the beginning of childhood until now create a bond that cannot be forgotten. Hopefully, today's commencement ceremony will be a memory as a class that means something to you as you reflect on your Somerset days. History can leave some indelible marks in our memories. So what happened the year you were born? Twitter was launched. Pluto was classified as a dwarf planet. The movie Crash won Best Picture at the Oscars. Google bought YouTube. The Dow Jones closed at over 12,000. The Billboard #1 song was Bad Day by Daniel Powter. Taylor Hicks won American Idol. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, was the #1 movie. And finally, the average price of gas in America was $2.59. So looking back at your roots at the start of your education, here's what you remembered from your elementary school days. The book fair, recess, playing Foursquare, BMX Bikers Assembly, Lucky Tray Day, watching Finding Nemo in your PJs. Next, your junior high memories included Laurel Hill State Park, Kennywood, Field Day, first football games, Mr. Schrock's history class, and this is a good one. Someone shoved the paperclip in an outlet. I'm guessing by this response, it was a memorable and lasting reminder to never do that again. We do learn. And finally, your high school years. Clubs, athletic teams, Fleet of Fear, your 16th birthday, passing your driver's test, youth and government, Rotary Interact Club, SAD, yearbook, newspaper, NHS, FBLA, forensics, FFA, musical arts classes, marching band, work release, musicals, tractor day, pep assemblies, student council tournaments, homecoming, prom, and summer stock. Seniors, the final chapter of high school is closing. Please take some time to reflect upon everything that went into making you the final senior version of yourself. Tonight's moment is a reflection of you pouring your heart and soul into the things you believe in. Enjoy it and know you finally made it. See, this senior class has had a blended high school experience. They've adjusted to all those twists and turns since their freshman year. They've learned to adapt and go with the flow. Resiliency has been a major theme throughout their time in high school. Freshman Academy, Schoology, Notability, Lockdown Browser, and this year, finals. The final chapter of high school is closing, and a new adventure and journey is about to commence. It's important to autograph your work with excellence. This advice will serve you well in the future. If you put your name on it, do it right. This year, we have had lots of memorable moments. In the fall, Kaylin Weaver started her senior year with a great honor as she was selected Somerset County Fair Queen. Congratulations. Fall sports and football games with the Fleet of Fear. Theme nights put a special touch on home sporting events and added a special spark to the atmosphere of home games. Homecoming week with the Pep Assembly and Homecoming Court Parade. Trevor McNabb and Hazy Spiker won Homecoming King and Queen. Congratulations. And the homecoming dance theme was Dance the Night Away, and we sure did. Boys cross country sent 2 to Hershey for states, and girls cross country was District 5 runner-up and sent 4 to states. Boys soccer was District 5 runner-up, and volleyball repeated as District 5 AA champions. Liv Swanovec was selected as LHAC All-Conference and All-State. Congrats, Liv. In the winter, our Veterans Day Assembly, sponsored by NHS, is always a great display of our patriotism to our country and our vets. Boys swimming, district champions. This was the first district swimming title in school history for the boys. Congrats. Our wrestlers made some noise throughout the season with 4 district titles. Logan Baker and Colin Wood were 2 who won those titles. Congratulations. Colin was also selected as the outstanding wrestler of the District 5 championships. Congrats, Colin. We had 5 wrestlers qualify for regionals and 1 went to Hershey. In the spring, the musical was an outstanding production, The Music Man, featuring Aiden DeFebo as Harold Hill. The Music Man is all about transformation. Harold Hill is an instrument of change. He takes a sleepy old town, makes it energetic, musical, and positive place. Congratulations to the cast and crew for an amazing show. Thank you to our AmeriCorps seniors. This was a new thing. Typically, you had to be out of high school to be an AmeriCorps worker, but this year they allowed seniors to fill this role, working with our elementary students. So Allison Wildner, Hope Miller, and Liv Swanovec. An additional thank you to Franny and Zaya for driving to Maple Ridge throughout the year to assist with student dismissal, at least almost every day. Right, girls? Prom was at Seven Springs, and the theme was 24 karat gold. Prom king was Kayla Platt, and prom queen was Rihanna Hillegas. Congratulations. Baseball was district runner-up. Boys tennis was AA champs for doubles. And Cornelius Grau was selected as LHAC All-Conference. Congratulations, Cornelius. Track had 2 district champions and sent 3 to the state track meet in Shippensburg. Last year, Abby Urban was a member of the 4x100 relay team and earned a third-place medal. Congrats, Abby. So overall, great memories for an exciting senior year. In the senior survey, I asked the seniors the best advice they would give if they could do high school all over again. Here are a few of their responses. Don't be discouraged. Stay persistent and you will make it. Don't rush, it goes by way too fast. Progress isn't always linear. Sometimes a few steps back are needed to know how to move forward. So statistically, 2% of boys that enter Boy Scouts will ever become an Eagle Scout. This graduating class has 3. Connor Harity, Spencer Platt, Tanner Wasselchuk. Please stand. Military service. Every year we have students enlist in our great armed forces, and I want to take this time to personally recognize them for their future service. Will the following individuals please stand? Spencer Platt, Marine Corps. Trevor McNabb, Air Force. Alyssa Richard, Air Force. With that being said, a special shout out to the following students for their great accomplishments in school-based academic events throughout their high school career at the district, regional, state, or national level. Please rise when I call out your group. District Band. District Chorus. Regional Chorus. District Orchestra. Regional Orchestra. And State Orchestra. State qualifiers for FBLA. National FBLA. FFA Keystone degree. State qualifiers for forensics. Nationals for forensics. State qualifiers for PA Youth and Government. Conference on National Affairs. Let's give one big round of applause for all these great accomplishments. I just hope your time at Somerset has changed your future perspective on life, the possibilities. You see, the next 5 years of your life will set a path and will have the greatest impact on your life's work. Life is simply more than a series of events. Learning is a lifetime process. Everyone has their own individual backpack, and you never know what is inside. Collect life lessons as you go, and just like a hard calculus problem, you might have to go back, pull out a skill you haven't used for a while, and solve the problem. The key is to connect life through varied and engaged elements and make it a way of being rather than an event. Last night, Serena's dad spoke to you about embarrassment and how all of us at some times of our lives have wished those embarrassing moments would just go away. You have purpose in life. We all have gifts, and you have a voice and a story to be told. Be more interested in your development and character than in your arrival and comfort. Learn, grow, develop because you have purpose. Find voice and use it. Reverend Ream told you that you are at a critical crossroads in your life, and you are one step closer to obtaining that lifetime goal that you have. You must search for wisdom. Wisdom does not come looking for you. Let wisdom be the #1 priority in your life. Mrs. Stankin offered you wisdom and how from day one you encouraged her with sticky notes, emails, and yes, coffee. And you helped push her to the finish line with incredible support. Iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens another. You as seniors challenged her to play her best game yet. You reminded her of her why. She also told you of all the things you can choose to be in this world. Choose to be a kind human. Because love never fails. Live life to serve, sharpen, and love. Yesterday, I pulled out a new $20 bill, and I asked you if you wanted it. Most of you raised your hand. Dan Smith was the loudest. I folded the $20 bill in half and asked you again if you wanted it. The same group of students raised their hand again. I then, without being disrespectful to money, crumpled it a little bit and made it look a little worn and weathered, and asked you again if you wanted it. I had the same response, raised hands. I remind you you have value and worth, regardless if it's brand new, folded in half, worn, battered, or knocked down. Life will take you down some strange and unplanned pathways, and when it happens, always remember your value and worth. During graduation practice, I had a conversation with one of the senior English teachers, and she informed me that she had some students write some thank you notes. And some of you may have those thank you notes at the moment. So now is the time, if you do, to pull it out and read it. I'll give you a moment. In closing, seniors, Caleb told you that you were all truly born to soar. In every eagle's lifetime, there comes a point for a leap of faith to be confident. Oriah told you that there won't be one grand moment that sets you on a track for life, or one grand story to tell later. Life is gradual. We learn in small steps. There's more worth in the journey than in the end achievement. Tonight, as you look in the rearview mirror and reminisce about all your school days, my advice is, don't look too long. Life is full of adventures. Your flight as a golden eagle is only partially flown, and the journey is the special reward. Whether your eagle's nest is in Somerset Borough, Q Creek, Edie, Bakersville, Listy, Frieden, Sipesville, Hidden Valley, and anywhere else in between, it's time for you to take flight and soar. And remember, you are a Somerset Golden Eagle for life. My wish for you, class of 2024, is to stay passionate and determined to fulfill your dreams. Compete every day for what is important to you. Congratulations, graduates. I'm honored to have been a part of your journey, and I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you. So, Mr. Barth, I certify that all students seated before us have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Somerset Area Board of Education and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I proudly present the Somerset Golden Eagle Class of 2024. The moment you've all been waiting for. Student marshals, Morgan and Addison, please prepare for the final roll call.
Samantha Leanne Acey. Adriana Nicole Anderson. Madison Rose Inez Anderson. Lauren Elizabeth Baker. Logan Zane Baker. Megan Marie Barron. Abigail Joy Bartels. Skylar Isaac Beck. Oriah Ann Beach. Zaya Jean Bellardi. Leah Chantel Benford. Cameron Berkebile. Isabella Carr Bueller. Sky Blue Bushanowski. Sarah Ann Bowden. Maddox Victor Brandt. Reagan Michelle Brenneman. Chase Daniel Bretz. Brady Allen Brewer. Michael Patrick Bridge. Justin Daniel Badzina. Andrea Komisaska. Riley Grace Coddington. Taylor Joe Cook. Sarah Rose Kramer. Jadian Scott Diener. Julia Carmen Diaz. Aiden James DeFebo. Jasmine Lily Durst. Braden Michael Emmerich. Maddox Tace Fickus. Jordan Douglas French. Haley Ann Friedline. Benjamin Marsh Gaffron. Adela Patricia Gertis. Lucius Gindelsberger. Cornelius Peter Grau. Haley Adina Granke. Madison Griffith. Sydney Marie Groschels. Aiden Christopher Gross. Elena Toviel Gaudarama. Melinda Michelle Hammond. Connor Sebastian Hankinson. Connor Joseph Harity. Emily June Hogger. Drew Aaron Hearn. Mateo Hernandez Garcia. Rihanna Shantae Hillegas. Carson Blair Hushard. Kylie Allison Hoover. Owen Benjamin Haupt. Brandon Humbert. Caden Stephen Cottonbaugh. Dora Kaliva. Elena Maylene Krieger. Christopher Raymond Kunkel. Callista Ann Lake. Caleb Ross Lindeman. Jack Benjamin Leffert. Natalia Lopez. Riley Ann Loudermilk. Layla Renee Lytle. Cole Jacob Marker. Logan John Makoski. Kaylee Marie May. Orion McClendon. Shanda Rain McGee. Simon Elliott McGuire. Cassidy Marie McKenzie. Craig James McKnight. Trevor A.C. McNabb. Elena Elizabeth Melib. Alexis Jane Miller. Hope Isabel Miller. Ethan Riley Moon. Alex Henry Nair. Cameron Everett Nicklow.
Kaylin Savannah Noon. Madison Isabel Oler. Ella Grace Peck. Emily Marie Phillips. Mackenzie Lee Piccola. Caleb Richard Platt. Spencer Travis Platt. Francesca Ann Rascona. Jenny Rose Redinger. Alyssa Page Richard.
Taylor LeRae Riggs. Antonio Joseph Rigo. Kaya Jade Rogers. Gabriella Marie Sarver. Emily Faith Sackler. Logan Michael Seslow. Ian Charles Schoaf. A.N. Singer. Daniel Smith. Kayla Marie Smith.
Chase Sneddon. Hallie Marie Sneddon. Jeremiah Spielman. Hazy Elizabeth Spiker. Cole St. Clair. Chloe Charmaine Stanzik. Caleb Wayne Stanton. Josie Renee Steele. Kyle David Stevens. Alexander Vincent Seversko.
Olivia Grace Swanavec. Anthony Tannehill. Andrew Ryan Thompson. Abigail Marie Urban. Tanner Blake Wasselchalk. Kaylin Nicole Weaver. Lily Dylan Weigel. Ava Grace Wheeler. Allison Shelby Wilner. Benjamin Christopher Witt.
Dalton James Witt. Colin Noah Wood. Nicholas Alexander Yutzi. Nancy Zhang. Serena Sue Zirkle.
Will the class of 2024 please stand? As we stand on the threshold of this momentous occasion, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this point. With gratitude for the experiences we've shared and the knowledge we've gained, let us now symbolize our transition from students to graduates by turning our tassels together. Congratulations, class of 2024.